Good morning. My name is Mason Monday, and once again we are entering the wonderful world of BuzzBallz. I do apologize that one of my newest videos is again a rehash of my first video. Not really again, unless you find that other video, which God forbid you don't. But, you go around, you kind of wander the streets, as most people do, and you stumble upon some place that Google has described as a liquor store because you put in liquor store in Google Maps. And you go to this liquor store and it says beer and wine, but they all say beer and wine. And you go into the beer and wine store and it's not really a beer and wine store. It's just kind of, a beer and wine store. So you go in, you're like, I don't really want wine. And then you walk down the aisle, you see a rack of these bad boys and you go, wait, I do want wine. And you do too. Let's review some wines again. Now I have 5 different varieties here. You will see them as they come around. 2 of which I knew I would find eventually because I figured such a specific sort of subcategory as what we previously saw needed more entries. So we will see the rest of those entries. First off, we will have the Ruby Red Grapefruit Chiller. This little boy right here. Orange wine with grapefruit juice, natural flavors, and certified color. Now this one is going to be a little bit biased against this one. I absolutely despise grapefruit. I don't really know many people who enjoy grapefruit. I mean, not any that I really hang out with anymore. But again, I will let you guys know on how I feel about this one. This is, I don't know, for some reason when I thought Ruby Red Grapefruit, I thought it'd be like adding more. I don't know what the other natural flavors are. Let's just see. Okay, yeah. I do wonder, because again, I didn't look this up anymore. I'm not looking at what orange wine is. I'm assuming it's made with oranges, just out of the assumption, wet fruit of grapes makes wine. Orange is another wet fruit. Maybe you make orange wine with orange. If that is the case, then it would make sense why I don't immediately hate this, because it would make sense for orange and grapefruit to mesh together, hiding some of the flavor of the grapefruit inside of the orange. So maybe that's what it is. Basically what I'm saying is the grapefruit is not as strong in this one as I thought it would be. Because of that, it kind of masks the alcohol decently well, and I think it's actually a good pairing with the alcohol. Again, I'm biased against grapefruit. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is suddenly going to change my mind on grapefruit. What I am going to say is, if you like grapefruit and also want to have it in a ball, but smaller than a grapefruit ball, those do exist, I would actually recommend the BuzzBallz Red Ruby, whatever the name, Ruby Red Grapefruit Chiller. I'm going to give this one, I'll give this one like a 8. It's not for me, I'm going to guarantee you that one, but it's definitely an 8. So we will come back to this. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, and I hope it's not all the way in the other side of the spectrum, because this is exactly one I should love. This is the Peach Chiller. I have a lot of people in my life who tell me I am annoying for liking artificial peach flavored stuff, but I don't really respect them, This is kind of how it goes. Orange wine with orange juice, natural flavors, and certified colors. Now this is the same issue I had with, I forgot which one it was. I don't know, y'all are avid viewers, you'll remember which one it is. There was one of them in the first review that I had where it didn't have on the list of the stuff inside of it one of the things that was in the name. And I thought it was very confused about that, but we will see. I want to say it was the strawberry one. I remember not really liking the strawberry one. Don't quote me on that. I haven't seen that video in a long time. So, that's a lie. I don't watch my videos. Okay. The thing I said about the grapefruit one doesn't apply to this one. When I said that the grapefruit hides the flavor of the orange wine. The peach is there. I guess it's there. I can't really fully tell. Hold on. It's not really there. It's going to be really specific. I don't know if anyone's going to recognize or understand at all what I'm talking about. Do you remember the children's story, James and the Giant Peach, right? The story about the kid who gets inside of a big peach, gets like tossed around with a bunch of insect friends he learns like love from or something. And in the end, there's like a giant Red Bull. I think it's not a good story. I don't know why it's a thing, but anyway. So James and the Giant Peach, right? Now imagine that someone made like a Broadway musical version of James and the Giant Peach. Maybe not even Broadway. Maybe like your local like Tennessee vaguely high-standing play organization did James and the Giant Peach. And they had like the big giant peach as like a little prop in there showing you that this is the peach. Imagine eating that peach. That's the level of flavor that I'm talking about with this. This is not, it is peach in like name alone. It's not my thing. Yeah, no, I do not recommend that one. I don't want to rank it lower than like too low, simply based on the fact that I love peach. But like that's like, I don't think that's what you're getting. I don't think you're looking for peach and you're drinking this and you're having a satisfying time. I'm gonna say that's like a 4. I'm sorry, peach. I knew in my heart it wasn't gonna be true. The last of the chillers. The BuzzBallz watermelon chiller. Watermelon is up in the air a lot of the times when it comes to flavoring. Sometimes it's really solid, but it's still that solid watermelon flavoring that doesn't taste anything at all like a watermelon. So some people enjoy that. I think for most time, a lot of brands kind of nail it. But we'll see how this one does. It's the orange wine with watermelon juice, natural watermelon flavors, and certified color. There's so much watermelon flavor in this, more so than all the other ones. They're like, listen, we've said natural flavors a bunch. But if we say natural flavors, they're going to assume there's something in here that isn't water. No, it's just pure watermelon. And I hope that speaks volumes on the level of watermelon flavoring in this BuzzBallz. Because I personally like watermelon. And even though this is supposed to be an objective review, I am the one who is drinking these. So I can have preferences. Okay. So, aside from all my and mks, it's not bad. The flavor inside of the watermelon chiller is not of the level where, like, I would not say it's horrible. It's there, and you kind of taste it, and the flavor's not taking anything away from the experience. The issue I have with the peach is that the peach flavoring, or whatever they tried to do peach flavoring for, took away from the overall experience for trying to be the peach. This is not doing that. This is just like, it feels way too strong for what it's supposed to be. I think that's the biggest issue behind this one. Yeah. As there's just a bit of watermelon there. But it's the bit of like, it's the same way how there's like a bit of watermelon and like watermelon flavored vodka. I assume that exists. Vodka's getting weird nowadays. So it's kind of like you're already drinking orange wine, right? You might as well just taste like something else that you also like. So I'm not going to fault it for that. I'm going to say it's like, I'm going to give that one a 5, honestly. Like, it's kind of what it is on the tin, so not going to be bad. I'm going to take a little quick break from drinking. Jeez. All right, put that back there. Take a little break from drinking these fine BuzzBallz. Enjoy some Dr. Pepper real quick. Now, I didn't really have a bit of a chaser last time I did this. I felt like that's going to be pretty beneficial. Put that there. All right. We have return of BuzzBallz. We have the return of BuzzBallz. Look at this. Look at this. They came back. They got more. I'm happy to see more of these. This is the horchata flavor. Now, I thrive on my level of ignorance in most things in my life. I'm not going to act like I know what horchata is. Even with like what they put as like the picture of what it's supposed to be, like the cinnamon and the like flour. It's like a vegan option, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know what it is, but I'm willing to be surprised. But this one has like a really weird milky texture. I don't know if I like that. Is that part of horchata? I don't care. I was not expecting that. Hold on. That's a lot sweeter than I thought it would be. It's like, okay, now I actually kind of want to know what like horchata is, because if there was no alcohol in this would be pretty fire. It's good. It tastes almost to me like a type of almost like a holiday drink. That might just be the cinnamon talking here. But I feel like super holiday-ish. Like if you would drank this around like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a cat. I think he smelled the thing. Hello, internet. This is my cat Slogo. Would you like to say hi, Slogo? No, he's busy trying the alcohol. Oh, okay, there he goes. Hello, Slogo. How are you? Oh, you want more alcohol? Unless you're blocking the camera? Oh, okay. I think he just wants to be with me, knowing it. And there he goes. All right. Good kid. Like I was saying, though, this is definitely more like a holiday sort of drink. If you serve this like alongside, I don't know, like eggnog or something like that. If you served it around there with the same sort of stuff, like people probably wouldn't bat an eye, hardly. So if you really want to get into a good festive mood, go for this one. I mean, it is like July. We have time, to get into it and everything. So yeah, I think this is a good route. I'm gonna put this one. Maybe I should get one more sip of this. Yeah, you know what? I think this is gonna be a 9. I really think like this is 9 level. Like you're gonna get a good, solid experience out of this one. So I think it's the highest rating I've had so far of the released ones. We'll go to the final one. This is BuzzBallz Stiff Lemonade. Get a little closer view. Get a little closer. A little closer. Ankles. Okay. Stiff lemonade. This has just got to be lemonade, right? Like I don't know how much is going to be influenced by the orange wine and whatnot. Okay. Just a little taste test. It just tastes like you've spiked lemonade, you know? Not bad. It's not bad. I mean, there's a lot of lemon flavor in here, which I'm actually decently surprised about. A lot of these don't have like hard flavors a lot of the times for the stuff that they're trying to be. Yeah, this just kind of tastes like if you've put like, basically just tastes like you've put like vodka and lemonade together. Which I mean, not my preferred level of drink, but this literally just tastes like it. Like if you want to pick that level of stuff up, like it's there. I think most people will probably get a good general like enjoyment out of this. So I might honestly put this one at level 9 as well. Like you want like a buzz ball or buzz tall, you can just pick this up and it's pretty solid. So we'll now go understand a little bit of some of these, go back into some sort of rating. First, we'll have to go the peach chiller. Now, I'm not going to be too sad about this one. I know a lot of peach things are garbage baseline anyway, so this one's not too surprising. But it is sad I have to put this one at a 4, all things considered. We'll go watermelon chiller. I mean, watermelon chiller is not much, really. It's basically like you got an alcohol that just happens to sort of be watermelon flavored. It's not strong enough to really notice. If you didn't know any better, you wouldn't know it's that watermelon flavored. So that was going to be just at least like a 5-ish. Because it's still not like garbage. I mean, you're going there for alcohol. You're getting the baseline alcohol. Nothing's negative to it. Like this has negative aspects to it. This is just like, it's fine. We will have the Ruby Red Grapefruit Chiller. This one is on a similar level of like, you like grapefruit, you're gonna love this one. It's gonna be good. If you don't like grapefruit, like I didn't immediately like vomit once I had this one, so that's good. I think overall they did a good job with this one. I'm gonna give this one an 8. And then we have the 2 9s, which are gonna be the BuzzBallz Horchata and the BuzzBallz Stiff Lemonade. Especially the BuzzBallz Stiff Lemonade, because that one's just like, you read it and you're like, you know exactly what this should taste like, and it tastes exactly like that. So, I think these two, and actually all 3 of the BuzzBallz, the BuzzTalls that I have tried have all been very good and actually kind of nail what they're trying to do. So overall, unless something like really drastically changes, like a lot of the BuzzBallz really come back up, like a law of averages sort of thing, I'm going to probably recommend, on average, a Buzz Tall over a BuzzBall. Just like you're probably going to get something good out of the Buzz Tall. So, you know what? BuzzBallz still doing like a decent enough job. So, good on you guys.